Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you very much for tuning in. My name is Velile. I am a lifestyle blogger from South Africa. If you are new, you are welcome, and please don't forget to subscribe, comment, and give this video a thumbs up at the end of it if you like it. Today I'm very excited. I'm very excited because it is Easter weekend in South Africa and we have 4 days of relaxation, and I'm looking forward to just going out and relax. I'm also celebrating 1,000 subscribers. Thank you very much to everybody who has subscribed. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Come with me as I'm leaving my home in Johannesburg and going to the village for the peace of mind, especially during this Easter weekend. I always do this. I always go to the village every month because I have to go to the village. I have so much to take care of. I have animals to make sure that they are still alive and breathing, and so many things that I do in the village. The city is for me to be here and work. It is a good investment on its own to live in the city, but hey, I'm finding the village so interesting. So come and ride with me as I travel 4 hours to my village from Johannesburg. I'm going to be missing my dogs. I love my dogs. They keep me company, and this one is really going to miss me. He is a humans dog. Look at him. He's very, very sad. Now he can see that I'm carrying bags and I'm leaving Johannesburg. He really loves to travel in the car and go somewhere with me. So anyway, come with me, guys. I'm going to be riding with you, answering so many questions that you have asked on my previous videos. And I really appreciate your comments because they keep me going and also help me to research and find out so many information with regards to acquiring tribal land. Hi, guys. So let's ride and get out of Johannesburg, getting out of the suburban areas of Johannesburg, and looking forward to a peaceful village atmosphere and environment. So take a passenger seat and ride with me. It's going to be a long ride, and I'm going to cut it one way or the other somewhere because it is a long way to KwaZulu Natal from Johannesburg. So if you are new here, please again do not forget to subscribe and also love and like and comment on this video. I really enjoy your comments. That's why I'm going to be answering most of your questions because so many people have asked me questions, although I do explain myself on my videos, but people still ask questions. That means they still have not actually understood what I mean by acquiring tribal land in South Africa and how to go about doing that. I've shown several videos. Anyway, let me just say, guys, I am leaving Johannesburg. I'm leaving the suburban life of Johannesburg. It is a good feeling. I'm feeling so good. You cannot understand how much excited I am. This life is very stressful. It's all about work most of the time. And sometimes it can get on your mind and mess up with your spirit. So I'm putting a stop on it right now. And I am going to be riding on the road that is just like so blissful and so peaceful and mind blowing. Look at these wonderful mountains of KwaZulu Natal. Riding towards Amajuba, which is close to my village. It's not too far from my village. So let me answer your questions, guys. You've asked so many questions relating to how do you acquire tribal land in South Africa. And most of the people who are asking me this question are South Africans. And I'm just wondering if why is it so much difficult to be able to know the answer to this question, but some other people do not know because some other people are young and their parents probably haven't told them any much about their whereabouts. If you are a South African, I do believe that, especially Black South African, I do believe that one way or the other, your parents came from somewhere in the rural areas to migrate to any city where you are living right now. So if you care enough, please find out from your parents your history, your family history, where you came from, which villages they came from, where their parents, which is your grandparents and your great grandparents, came from. That can help you, because you know what, that history can be your way and your tickets to acquiring your tribal land in the village, where your parents came from. So please do ask your parents where they came from. And once you know that, please visit your village. If you can, just take your parents with you, so that, because sometimes it helps, if you are younger, it helps to take your parents with you, because most of the chiefs, they will remember who you are, because they will have people from the village who are older, who will know exactly your great great parents or whoever used to live in that village, and they will direct you to the right way of doing this thing. It's simple, because once you are accepted by the villagers in your village, they will accept you, and then they will provide you with land to stay for you and your children, or for you. Usually, if you are going with your mom and your dad, they will give it to your mom or your dad, depending who comes from that village between your parents. And then they will be make sure that it becomes your home forever. That a home that will be passed to your children and to your grandchildren and to your great grandchildren. To acquire land, once you're accepted by the villagers, the only thing that they do, they gather all the villagers to accept you. And when that celebration happens, you need to be able to provide something to eat for the villages as the celebration goes on. And the chief will ask you for a couple of 100 rands, nothing much, just to say, yes, I'm happy that you are accepting me here. It's just an honorary gesture. It has nothing to do with buying the land, because no one owns the land in tribal land in South Africa. No one owns the land. You do not own the land, but you do own the property, which is the house that you build on that land. So, if you can understand the difference between the two, when you're owning the property or the house that you've built on that land, that means you can sell it to the highest builder anytime when you feel like you need to sell it. Nobody will stop you. And you can make profit, a large number of profit, depending how beautiful and big your house is. But also, you must remember, when you're selling land to anybody, that person needs to be accepted by the villagers. They don't like to accept strangers and people who are not a link to them, in terms of whether it's the right clan where the person is going to be staying. You need to stay with your own people, people who understand your history, people who understand who you are. So that's why the villagers are so peaceful and always avoid trouble, because we try and make sure that people are guarded according to their beliefs and their understanding of who they are. And respect for the older people is much more important in the village. So they don't accept every Tom, Dick, and Harry. And you have one way or the other to be linked to that clan or family or people in that village, sometimes by your surname or anything like that. So that's what I did. That's what I did to be able to acquire land in the village. And I built my house. Yes, I can sell my house to the highest bidder, but I have to follow the rules of the village. And another question that people have been asking, coming out of South Africa, can I have land in the village? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think you can, unless you have similar lineage, as I've explained on my first questions and my first answer. So, but you can come to a village, get a land or property to be able to do business. People do that all the time. We have so many foreigners that are trading in villages, and they are living in villages. They have South African citizenship one way or the other, because of doing business in South Africa and having a relationship with South Africa, and improving our economy. So that process you'll have to follow using Home Affairs or any other departments in South Africa. If you are one of our brothers and sisters coming from Africa, also find out how you can be able to live in the rural areas. But I will encourage you to live in your rural areas, in your own country and in your own village. You know why? Because all African villages need to be improved. They need to be developed. They need people to move in, develop them, build beautiful houses, make sure that we make our life beautiful and interesting and peaceful in our villages. Guys, I have traveled almost 5 hours with you guys, and I am now entering and arriving at home. And thank you for riding with me. I really appreciate that. Look at the children; they are very happy that we have arrived in KZN. Village life is very beautiful for the kids. They come all over together with us during Easter weekend, and that's what they are doing right now. They like when people coming from the city are here because we bring goodies, and we enjoy life in the village. And I am very happy already. I'm just excited to be back in the village for the peace of mind, enjoying animals. And I've missed this guy so much. This guy, as I told you guys on my previous videos, he was neglected by his own mother when she just gave birth to him, and he has been a friend of most of the humans around because we feed him, and he knows that he gets food from us. So we kind of like his company also. He's really enjoying our company. He doesn't usually go out because we're still nursing him to life, but he really loves life, his milk, and he loves human beings also. He's just going to follow us, and everywhere we go he follows you because he knows you might be feeding him one way or the other. So he's kind of joy. We really love him. I love this simple life in the village. It makes you feel better spiritually, and you also connect one way or the other with your ancestors, and something that we need one way or the other, because the cities can be so much. When I'm talking about investing in villages, investing in rural lifestyle, this is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about this life, which is simple, but yet it is so rich spiritually. I really enjoy the animals. We have so many animals in this household in the village. Uh, when I came in, they were not here, but we'll be showing you all our animals once upon a time. Thank you guys for tuning in. Let's enjoy the Easters and stay blessed. I really appreciate 1,000 subscribers, and I love you so much. Thank you for tuning in.